is there anything other than relevance? So, in other words, figuring out what's motivating you to do this that can help grease the brain plasticity in this regard?
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, that particular thing, which we all do, we all, try to modify our behavior in the right ways. The best thing to do there is to understand that you are actually not one thing, but you're made up of all these different neural networks that all have their own drives. You may know that I've written about this in my book Incognito. I call this team of rivals, which is all these neural networks running under the hood that all have different desires. They all care about you as much as that's a possibility, but they all have different ways of going about it. So, for example, if I put some, slice of pizza in front of you, part of your brain wants to eat it. Part of your brain says, no, I'm trying to be in really good shape. I don't want all these carbs. I'm not going to eat it. You can argue with yourself. You can get mad at yourself. You can contract with yourself. It's very interesting that we typically don't recognize this about ourselves until it's pointed out, is that you're not one thing. Okay, so I think the best thing to do is to take advantage of this and understand what temptations you face and set things up in advance so you can't do the wrong thing. This is called a Ulysses contract. And
Sirens?
Yeah, exactly. So Ulysses of sound mind lashed himself to the mast so that the future Ulysses couldn't do the wrong thing. And that's probably the most powerful thing that I know to make sure that you do the right thing. So if you're trying to change your dietary habits, just make sure that in your cabinets, in your fridge, or whatever, you don't keep something you think, oh, I'll be good when the moment comes, because you won't be in the, midnight on a festive Friday night or something. You're going to go ahead and eat it. So just make sure you don't keep it in your house.